Hi guys, welcome back to B Speed Shop. So before I can mark out the panels for the floor that I need to cut out so I can weld new ones in, I need to remove all the undersill. So I've bought myself a new heat gun and a paint scraper. So I'm just going to heat it up and scrape it off, and then I can give the floor a good sweep, because in the last video all the rust from in the car fell out when I rolled it over. So we'll have a good clean up as well today, but first we got to strip off the undersill, so I'll get started with that. So I've got about half of the floor stripped off now, with all the undersill taken all off. So you can see there's a panel put in here before, but obviously I'm going to be replacing this front section anyway. So these bits will be cut out with the floor. So I might just have to make a new little piece to go in here on this piece. This piece here seems pretty solid at the moment, but obviously there's a hole there, so once I get this actual sill piece taken off, I'll then be able to have a bit more of an investigate on this bit, make sure that bit's fine. And then the other side of the floor panel, so you can see there was a patch put in here, there's another patch here, there's a weld going down this way, a patch there, and then there's also a patch along here. So luckily all this and these bits here and those two bits there, they'll all get replaced with the new floor section, so it should just be long enough. I might just have to make a little piece just to come in here somewhere, because I think it sort of finishes here somewhere, I think, the actual floor piece, so I might just have to make a little piece to go in there. You know, obviously the sill on this side's got a big old hole in it, so the whole sill will be getting replaced. So I have the majority of the undersill cleared off from the actual floor pan itself now. Obviously there's still some up in the wheel arches which I'll have to all strip off before it goes to paint and everything. But for right now, obviously for what I need to do is replace the floor and replace the sills. I'm not too bothered about getting the undersill off of these sills, because obviously I'll just cut them off anyway. One thing I do need to check is at the front and at the back, just there's two little triangle support pieces inside which connect the floor and the sill. So you probably won't be able to see it, but so there's this point here which is actually the jacking point. Obviously that needs replacing as well because that's all rusted, but it gives you an idea of those pieces. Obviously it connects to the side of the floor here and then to the sill all around this edge. So that's pretty much the same as obviously them two support pieces either end, so I'll probably need to buy some more of those. So obviously I've still got this undersill to take off, but this just shows you a bit of the welding I've done before. And it's not too pretty, but did the job at the time. So what I'll probably do is, once everything else is all done and sorted, I can come back and grind some of these welds down a bit more, and if it needs it I can always weld in some more. So this corner down here needs replacing, that's all rotted out, so I'll make a little piece. So what I'll do is I'll probably make several small pieces. So I'll make one piece to go just there, that hole there. So I'll make a panel which comes up to this edge, and I'll shape it into there, and then I can make a piece to go in here with a lip on this edge, so I can weld that in. And obviously I've got from the inside to this piece, I've just got to make a new piece for that, and obviously the seal will get replaced as well. There's a bit of a hole here, so I might have to cut a section out from there and replace it. I think that's about it for now. So it's getting a bit late out, so I can't really use any more power tools to clean the rest of this off, so I'll probably just leave it here for now. So this is the new floor piece section I've got, so you can see it's a full panel. So what I'll have to do is along this edge I'll have to drill out the spot welds, and then I'll probably have to cut along here somewhere. So what I'll have to do is make up some more of these tabs. I think this one was for the fuel pipe, so obviously the fuel pipe runs along there and then it came up into these bits. So I'll probably have to, I mean these bits are just a bit of folded metal, and then I'll probably have to make something, remake that one. So obviously when this seal comes off, this edge here, that will slide in up there, and then this edge will be on the inside of this. So then where these holes are, where I drill out for the spot welds, I'll be able to weld in that, and then along this edge I can spot weld them bits as well. But then I can also seam weld it, so that's what I'll do. Along the back is I'll put every sort of inch or so I'll put like a tack weld, and then I can come back and just join it in, leave one, join it in, weld another bit, and then just leave gaps, and then come back and fill those gaps in. So it's almost like you're stitching it together. So then I'll grab So this is the new seal. So obviously it's got the folded over edge like what's already on here. So obviously when I take this piece off, I'll have to get a new jacking point for in there, and I'll have to get the new support pieces as well. And then once they're welded in, I'll be able to just sort of clamp that in place, and then I can like stitch weld along this edge and try and do the spot welds along this seam here all the way along. So what I plan on doing for the floor and for the sill is I'm going to leave the bottom door jamb in, even though that needs replacing as well. My reason for leaving it in for now is so that I've got an edge, so there'll be an edge where I can butt this piece up to, so I know that it's in the right place. And then I can also, I'll also be able to clamp this edge along this seam, so I know it'll be in the right place. And then obviously I can just do a load of spot welds along this edge and along the front and along the back as well. And then obviously when I get a new door jamb piece, I'll be able to cut that out and do my spot welds along there. And now I can, for the door jamb, I'll be able to weld it in to the side of the floor as well. So then it will all be welded together, it'll be nice and strong.